there, KStevMath here, and maybe you have very recently purchased a graphing calculator for your math class. I am excited that I've finally gotten myself a brand new TI-84 Plus CE, and so I thought, hey, why don't I open it and talk a little bit about graphing calculators and show you just kind of what's going on. So what's funny, so first, before I do anything else, on these TI calculators in general, on the back bottom, there are these points that do you as a run-of-the-mill consumer no good, but schools and teachers can collect them, and it's like what you would think they're like. They would be able to gather up a whole bunch of points, and they can get free calculators and things like that. But you have to have enough points to do that it's not feasible that you as a normal consumer would be able to achieve that. I'm trying to figure out how to open this. So once you've opened it, cut out those points and give them to a math teacher or to the school where your kid goes to, so that those points don't go to waste. So, kind of some background here that you may or may not want, and so this is going to kind of be for the parents or older people who may or may not be watching this. This calculator might remind you of a calculator that you had back when you were in school. Back in my day, it was a big deal whenever I got to go from a TI-82 to a TI-83 Plus. That was a magical day, because it was so much better. And so you may, if you haven't been paying attention to graphing calculators over the past however many years since you were in school, you may be going, well, wait, it's the same calculator. Like maybe you had a TI-84 Plus when you were in school, or a TI-83 Plus, and you might be going, okay, it looks a little nicer. I like that it has rechargeable batteries instead of having to carry around extra AAA batteries, but you know, what's the difference? Why haven't they come up with something better? And some of this is speculation, but they did. They released a TI-89 calculator, which has some cool features to it, and they released what's called the TI-Inspire, which has some neat features to it. But I think what happened was because teachers were so used to the TI-82, TI-83, TI-84 style of doing things, they had a really hard time getting people to switch to either the TI-89 or the TI-Inspire. In fact, that's still an issue that is happening, because at some point I'll do a video comparison of the TI-Inspire and the TI-84. There are a lot of cool things about the TI-Inspire, but teachers are not as used to them. So the TI-84, the fact that they have an updated model of it actually really excited teachers, I think, because they're used to the TI-84 and the things it can do. But there are some updated features to it, which is cool. Not just the rechargeable battery. One of the updated features, I turned it on and it just said validating iOS, so that's cool, I guess. We've got about half a battery charge, it looks like, RAM cleared. So one of the coolest things about it is the fact that it's in color. Can you focus on my calculator? The screen has color. There we go. So aside from the fact that just that's a cool thing in general, it means if you're graphing a bunch of things at the same time, you can make them be different colors so that you can tell which graph goes with which y equals a lot more easily. So that's pretty nice. One of the things I plan to do pretty soon is do a walkthrough of important features of your calculator, kind of a getting to know your calculator and that sort of thing. If you did just buy yourself or your child a brand new graphing calculator, you should definitely think about putting a name on it somewhere, maybe even in two places, like one on the back so that it's on the main part of the calculator, as well as maybe one on the lid, because if everybody has been buying TI-84s, and if you are in a room with other people, who also have the same kind of calculator. It's not just an issue of like theft, but just of you may think that you got out your calculator, but it's actually the person next to you's calculator because they look the exact same. So make sure you put your name on it somewhere. Make sure you charge it. So there's two cords here. One is one is to link to other calculators, and one is a USB charging cord that has an outlet with it as well. So do make sure that you charge your calculator up. The battery should last a decent amount of time, and whereas whenever they were AAA batteries that you had to replace, you may have, like me, carried around AAA batteries in case your calculator ran out of batteries. But now you would have to carry around your cord in a battery pack or be next to an outlet. I think that it probably lasts a while, but that is something you'd want to test to see. And it should give you a warning. Aside from the battery icon that's there, it should give you a warning when the batteries are getting low and you should go ahead and charge them. So you get it out of the package, you give the points to your teacher, you put your name on the calculator or your child's name on the calculator. Talk to your kiddo about what you expect from them as far as this calculator goes, because I imagine that you forked over some money for this calculator, as I did, and so while they're pretty sturdy calculators as far as, dropping and that sort of thing goes, let's not, tempt fate, right? So talk to them about appropriate placement of it, keep it in your backpack, or in your binder, or some place where you'll be able to find it. Talk to them about how important it is that they keep track of it and not lose it, that kind of thing. And it basically can be kind of similar rules to maybe what you have for them taking care of their cell phone, that you bought the first one maybe, and if something happens to it, then you expect them to pay for the next one, or things like that. I don't know. I have a 3-year-old, so I don't really know what kind of rules people have for their teenagers and what makes sense and what not. But having been a teacher of middle school and high school students, I can say kids can keep track of this if they want to. So unless your kid is just super scatterbrained, and then you might need to help them out with that. But having them always put it back in the same place can be super helpful. Having them reminding them every once in a while to charge it. Maybe have them set an alarm on their phone for like once a month to charge it, and then if it turns out that's not often enough, you can adjust how often they charge it, things like that. So I'm pretty excited to get to see this, and I'm going to be doing some videos on how to use the calculator and things like that, so stay tuned. And in the description, if you'd like to check it out, is a link to this particular calculator. It is an affiliate link to Amazon, so if you click on it and go there and buy it, then I think I'd get something out of it. But, who knows? It's whatever. So, thanks so much for watching. Hope you enjoy your new calculator as much as I hope to enjoy this calculator. Thanks.